Hi, welcome again to our fourth episode at Closer Sales, and my name still remains Chikere Breakthrough Onyeche. I'm the co-founder and operations manager at Closer Sales, and today's conversation is not for people who purchase clothes. This is for fashion designers, ready-to-wear makers here in Lagos, Nigeria, Africa in general. It's really important for people who design the clothes we wear to understand that they have to design clothes to last longer. They have to put a lot more intentions around how they design this clothes, the quality of fabric, the quality of process, the quality of accessories they use in making the clothes we wear. So here, if you're ready to wear tailor, designer in Nigeria, this conversation is for you. Now, it's really important for you to start thinking about how sustainable the items you make and you sell is, because more than just producing a lot of clothes and doing the typical mass production, it's important that your customers know that they are getting more value from you. More value means that the items they are buying would last longer, that the design and the styles you're making would last longer. They are not just trendy styles, and the designs you're also producing are designs that are that can be combined, that can help their restyling a lot, because customers want items that they can restyle. Like, I can use this for this occasion and I can use it for another occasion and all that. So today I'm going to have conversations with you, and I'm going to talk about things you should ask, questions you should ask yourself before you design that clothes, before you do your next ready to wear collection, before you launch that brand, before you start selling clothes to customers. So the first thing you want to understand is the garments, the fabric, the materials you're using to sew. This is really the core of anything that happens in your production process, because it's the integral part of your production process. Now, I'm wearing this shirt, and this is a thrift vintage shirt, and I'm sure whoever has worn it for so long, and I've had this shirt for almost 2 years, and I can tell you that I've worn it severally, but it looks nice. Like, the quality has not changed, and if I move this for someone else to buy, they will still get a lot of value. If I sell this as second hand, someone else will still get a lot of value, despite the fact that I'm the second person using this item. So garment quality is really important. Material quality, your fabric, how good quality, like, try to use very good quality items so that it could last longer for the people who buy your collection and your dresses. Now, you want to picture how your consumer is going to wear these dresses. Is it a style? Like, are your styles timeless? Like, can they be paired? Can they be restyled? These are conversations you want to ask. So when you're designing that outfit to be made, what is the style? Is it timeless, or you're just making another trendy style? You're just sewing clothes without intentions around it. The third things you want to think about is your production materials. Are they eco-friendly? Are they biodegradable? Or you're just using anything you see out there? Because these materials or the equipment or tools you use in making these clothes are also really important. So think about using more eco-friendly buttons, zips. So we have like red button, so they use buttons made from coconuts. So see, that's what I'm saying. Like, competition in the fashion industry is a layman's conversation. There's a lot to do. You can change and disrupt the industry as far as you're creative, right? So the next thing you want to talk about is the people who work with you. Do you pay them well? I know we don't have that conversation here in Nigeria, but if people are not being paid well, then that's no good. We're not encouraging people to come out of poverty. We're impoverishing them. Your working conditions, how you pay your staffs, it's part of the circular fashion conversation. It's part of sustainable fashion conversation. So you need to be paying your staffs well, because if you pay them well, it's going to show in the quality and the pricing of your items. If you're paying poorly, it's going to also show. So your team members, you're paying them well. Your processes are not hazardous. Like, people are not working in a place where they will fall sick, or in a very dirty place. Like, these are things you want to put into conversation. Those are part of it. And I know you say, who cares? But really, people are beginning to care. People are beginning to ask questions. People are bothered about where the clothes they wear, where it comes from, who makes them, what's the work condition there. So be very thoughtful around that. Find a way to make it sustainable. We want to alleviate poverty as one of the SDG goals. Apart from the fact that Closer Sales is centering on SDG 2 of sustainable consumption and all that, we also want to alleviate poverty. And alleviating poverty is that people get paid for the work they do, like they get paid well, and they are working in very good condition, like in the nice place. Now, you also want to understand that if you're working in a community, is your fabric or your company polluting the place? So all the scraps that you get from cutting clothes, what do you use it for? Because there are companies that, I'm sure that there are companies in Nigeria that are coming up with how to turn scraps to more stuff. Artists are using scraps of clothes to paint. People are using a lot of things. I know that there's a company, I'm going to list it in the comment section, that is using scrap of clothes to make bags, tote bags. Like, Ike is running that, so I will put her company in the comment section. So find a way to reduce pollution of the items, like the waste you get from your production process, and use it to do something. You guys can use it to do pillow foams. Like, there's a lot of things to do around that. But another thing you want to think about, the last but not the least, is can your clothes be repaired? Like, can your clothes be repaired? If a clothes cannot be repaired, that means it doesn't even make sense to the person wearing it. You don't want to sew with fabrics that cannot be repaired, that cannot be mended. So these are the values you want to, more than I am sewing ready to wear and all that, these are the values you want to communicate to your customers. And if you're doing that already, start making it obvious that you're thinking through your intentions, like you're being intentional about your design and your production. Let your customers understand that. And if you're not doing that, think through the processes I have listed and find a way to be able to do more for your customers, do more for the environment, do more for your employees, and do more for the global climate. Like, generally, just use your business for good. Turn your business to an eco-friendly and a circular fashion brand. So follow us for more tips on Closet Sales. I'll be giving you more juice and more gems. But if this makes sense to you, you can drop more words on the comment section. See you on